Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
Right to the air is Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Come up, check, smash, check, smash, check, check. Hey.
On 3rd down, McKenzie. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the 1st down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Going up top. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Andrew Bakuba on the coverage.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here we go, Corey, 70, Timber Wolf. Hey. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is Fant on the short completion. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And Gordon's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
First down 10 at the 13-yard line.
Liking it. Hurt.
Up the middle they go. It's McKenzie. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Second and 7.
Panther streak. Hey, Cash. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They work now on 2nd and 9.
36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Weston. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Commanders
18 rep Cougar 19.
A gain of 14. And the Washington first down.
Now Daniels. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels.
Washington.
Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Count, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Second and a couple.
Great, set.
Hurts going to move him around. Up the middle they go. Weston. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 54 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
In motion right, that's Dell. Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to go down again. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Almost 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Miami.
Hurts. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Weston. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Weston. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Second and 5. And now an audible here into something else. Throwing his Hurts. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides when he does come alive.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Washington, first down. First and 10.
Back to throw now on first down. This is Fant on the short completion. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass complete to Dell. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready, break! Here we go. Here we go. 50, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The slot man in motion right.
Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Trimmer.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Hey, 73. Very set.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scrambler there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards to pick up, first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Miami.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have it first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Great. Hey, 73, 7. Hey, Silver. Nope.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Off the play fake. Daniels. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And his kick is indeed good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on first down. Weston. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Shedding through the defense. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Slot man moves right. 2nd and 9 now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle they go. McKenzie. Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
No, stop that. Hey, Sammy, I know you want that. No, touch.
Gonna give to Barkley out of the gun. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And running with power here. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
No, Trimmer.
A first down carry for Barkley. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
No touch that. No touch.
Back to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? Oh, it's incomplete.
Jay Smith, incomplete. He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Hurts changing up the play.
No touch.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Still makes the stop. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Washington.
60 Bison. Ready to run.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's McKenzie. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now he's into the clear again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
73.
They'll drop the throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that play is a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Weston. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Hurts going to move him around. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. From a yard out. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders first down.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Go, Reed, go. Ready, ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Down the right sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it. The distance gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
18, go.
Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
19, 18.
The throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's now third and goal.
Got it, ready?
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I know in this spot they have to be thinking to themselves, let's go ahead and go for it right now. We don't know if we'll get another opportunity. But if you trust your defense at all, you kick the field goal and maybe have one more shot later.
19.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is first and 10.
Oh, turn. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. There, like a hornet.
Here's Hurts to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here comes second down. Hurts. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Inaudible here to get a new look.
Hey. 63, 63.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Hurts, let's go now. Cougar 19.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Big Lions. Ready.
Another run on 2nd down. Trying to cover up. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McKenzie.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a give right side. It's McKenzie. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here